And day of Friday, 22nd of March. Got about 3/4 inch of rain. This last little rain cycle, got more coming. This is my truck Airmoto Smart Air Pump. I needed my small wheelbarrow instead of hooking onto the big compressor and run that big ass motor. Just grab this one out of the back seat of the truck, air the tire up on the wheelbarrow. Take no time at all. Wife convinced me to go to the feed store to get garden soil for the raised beds instead of using the dump trailer and buying it in bulk. Pretty significant difference in the money, but a lot more convenient. Probably do that tomorrow. It's supposed to be sunny tomorrow, so I'll take the wheelbarrow home with me tonight, so we got it. I was topping off my in-bed fuel tank on my big Ram. Went inside the little store and get some lottery tickets. They had a sign up mandated from the government, by the government, for R.J. Reynolds and Philip Morris to advise everyone that they add ammonia and use a odd type of wrapping paper and filter to increase the amount of nicotine you draw through what they call tobacco, and it's not tobacco, which is just another reason to roll your own. I started doing it to beat the tax man. Instead of paying $7 a pack, roll my own's working out about $1.89 a pack. Still trying to find the right blend of tobacco. This Kentucky Select is not my favorite. So I got 2 more types coming in from Windy City Cigar. Should be here today or tomorrow. It's funny. FDA, Food and Drug Administration, first made the cigarette companies change the grind on their tobacco so they smoke faster. So you use up your cigarette before you get a decent nicotine hit. So then the tobacco companies started adding chemical to increase the nicotine hit, and then the EPA, or Food and Drug, figured out they were doing that, and that's not part of the law, so they couldn't make them stop doing it. They just made them advise everyone that they're adding ammonia and other chemicals to what they call tobacco. Factory-made cigarettes anymore, they're not tobacco. There are other chemicals involved, and the difference in smoke quality is night and day. I can tell you that first up. I roll my own, no harshness, don't hurt my tongue, don't hurt my throat. I'm breathing just fine, like I'm not even smoking. Not smoking near as much. So y'all do what you want, but I'm telling you, rolling your own thing is not difficult. Using 4 Aces paper, that's a filter tube, and then this Powermatic 2 cigarette injector. Amazon for the 4 Aces papers, king size. And this is what the paper and tube, or the tube and filter, looks like. It looks like a cigarette. And once you do a couple hundred of them, it's super easy. Main thing is figuring out the pressure to pack the little chamber before it injects into the cigarette tube. That's just by feel, ain't nothing to it. They have really high dollar machines that meter out the tobacco themselves on what you dial in on firmness of the tube, but I'm not ready to spend that kind of money for one of those fancier machines. But once you find the right tobacco blend, it's downright pleasant. Don't stink like factory cigarettes. At least that's what the wife says. And all my birds are coming back. I was out there filling up the feeders and hauled in another 150 pounds of bird seed and filled up the container in my little chicken coop building. So they all flew away for a bit, but they're coming right back. I'm getting just a huge variety of birds. 3 or 4 different species of warblers. I started out those blackbirds that just flew up to the wire. Started out with one. Now there's about 50 of them coming around. I don't know what they are. And my doves, woodpeckers, redbirds. Haven't seen any robins here yet, which is kind of surprising. They're all over my house yard. But I thoroughly enjoy watching the birds, and they appreciate the victuals too. So anyway, that's all for this one. Thank you.